So a little bit of an update style video today, as I'm kind of short on time. But first up, it's my mom's birthday, so happy birthday. I know you're watching. Up next is the VR project. It's taken a lot longer than I expected to get to the current point that we're at. But most of the static environment design stuff is pretty much done. You know, the trees and the rocks, all that. But next I need to start adding in animals and maybe people if I can. The timeline is sort of as follows, currently, in my head. 1 is add animals and maybe people. 2 is add a better locomotion system, because teleportation is terrible, so I want to add a smooth locomotion system. Some people have problem with smooth locomotion, they get like motion sickness, but that goes away over time if you just use it enough, at least for most people. 3rd, I want to add in the ability to interact with objects in the world, so I want to be able to like pick up an apple and look at it. That sounds cool to me. 4 is that I want to work on lighting a little bit, because it's kind of boring as it stands right now, but there are some significant performance issues there. Dynamic lighting is a performance killer in VR. It's mostly the shadows that cause it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there, but I want to work on something to make it look a little better. Because right now I don't really like how bright it is, or it needs some work. 5 is a soft release on Steam in like some kind of early access. It's very important that I market it as a VR experience though, not a full game. Because otherwise I'm going to get blowback from people, and, well, to be honest, I probably still am, because people don't really understand production and how expensive it is, both monetarily and time-wise. And then number 6 is to take in that criticism that I get from the soft release and make adjustments as needed. And then 7 is to add, if I can, without killing performance too much, add in the ability to actually talk to people in the world. Get some voice actors, and it'd be cool, you know? And then maybe in the distant future, I'd want to start working on like an expansion kind of thing, where you could go to a different city, or you could, explore some area like some ruins or something like that. Next up is that I got that job that I talked about a few days ago. It's a remote position, and I'm going to be programming a multiplayer game in Blueprint, so that's pretty cool. We probably won't start on anything until next month, but I'm excited about it, and I'm super ready to start, developing more stuff. I have such a passion for games, such a passion for creation in general. And I even have an idea for a project that I want to work on that's a total, complete departure from anything I've done before, anything even like it. So that's pretty exciting. Camden, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Life is exciting right now. I seem to be getting recognition for the hard work I put in all the things I do and with my art. And that's a cool thing. I mean, I don't even mean from like friends and family either, because that kind of recognition and support is always there. But I mean from like complete strangers. That's just cool. The entire point of this channel was to be like education and programming and game design, as well as like a look into my life, and also for like a record for myself in the future. But it's also a challenge. I mean, making these videos every day is not easy when I'm working the contract jobs, several different things, and I'm working on several different creative projects. But we're like 43 days in so far, and I'm still maintaining, so it's pretty good. Even though sometimes I'm locked in my office for like 10 to 16 hours a day, much to my wife's dismay, but I'm trying to build something here, and hopefully it'll pay off, and in the future she'll understand the sacrifice I'm trying to make now with the time we could be spending together now, so that we can have something better in the future. And maybe I can work less then. We'll see. In other news, in terms of like channel growth, I'm at 21 subscribers at the time of recording this, and that's pretty good. That's like half a subscriber a day. My most popular video is the one on imposter syndrome. I really like that video, and it seems like other people do as well. I have some other plans for videos sort of like that, so we'll see how those work out as well. Anyway, that's enough for today. Consider liking, subscribing, all those things YouTubers usually say. I'll see you tomorrow.